How do you define success?
My definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean fucking shit to me. If you got straight tits and you're in your Rolls Royce, you look like a fucking clown to me. I'm just laughing at your dumb fucking ass.
Okay.
But this is the whole fucking point. You have a weakness. Change it, motherfucker. How the fuck are you going to lead people if you don't realize your weakness is their way out? They're not going to listen to you. You're sitting there possessing shit that they don't want to have. So, I mean, this is what people say. Oh, it's not about the money. It's about family, Wes. It's about this, about that. Motherfucker, when you're making money, it's about the money. When it's family, it's about family. When you're at the gym, it's about muscle. Whatever you're doing, it's about that. There's no black and white life. It's the gray area. You have to be good at everything. That's the goal, to really excel in every area. And that's the worst thing about these motherfuckers. They try to give you relationship advice. You got a borderline Miami 2. That's like a fucking Mississippi 6. Don't give me relationship advice to my 10 when you got a 2, motherfucker. Shut up. But this is the whole thing. People don't think I'm going to put the measuring stick to their motherfucking face. They better just watch what they say around a motherfucker who's beating them in every area. You better have a bad bitch. You better be ripped. You better fucking be rolling some sick shit. That's what I like. I grew up hustling. There has to be rims on my goddamn Phantom. Go out front. That ain't normal Phantom. That's a Mansory Phantom. I don't have the normal shit. Fuck that. Chick's got upgrades. Done.
Well said, Wes. God damn, with the fire.
God damn, with the bullshit. This guy sounds like an absolute donut. He's saying that if you don't have a six-pack and a fast car, then you're a loser and less successful than him.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
There's plenty of men out there that don't have those things and are more high value and successful than this muppet. And I will say to some extent there's some things I agree with. I've said before that I think men should try and be physically and mentally strong. And to also have enough money to be financially stable, but I don't think success is all about money and materialism, because without a family and real people around you, what's the point?
My definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world. And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, what good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul? It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich, become wealthy. But I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately. You're trying to go for a single thing, and it's to achieve something greater
than
the
money?
person.
Does he have money?
No.
Do you have money?
No. No, I don't have.
How much money do you have?
I don't
Does he
have
have
money. But here's the thing. Why is money valuable?
Do you have money?
What is money valuable for?
I'm just asking. Do you have money?
I just said no. I'm broke. I'm a nobody.
No, but really, you are?
Yeah.
Is he really broke?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I have to know.
No, I'm not. I'm not one of these rich guys. I don't have a Bugatti. I don't have a Lambo. I don't have a Ferrari. I just really have
to know. Like, how much money you got?
Probably the $5 in my pocket. Not much more.
Can anyone answer for the guy?
Why do they think I'm kidding? I have a family. I take care of an entire family. That takes a lot of money.
He's doing all right.
Okay.
Now, me personally, I do think money's valuable because I didn't grow up with a lot of it, and I've understood that it gives you freedom and it allows you to take care of people that you love, which is a great thing. However, I don't think money makes the man, and I think if you think you're better than another man because you've got more money than him, you're proof that money doesn't make you high value or smart. I also think you're probably going to be a lonely old man one day if you put materialistic shit and money before your family. I'd rather be surrounded by my family than expensive objects.
This is the thing, you guys. If you ain't fit, you can't say it's not all about being in good shape.
Why not?
If you don't have money, you can't say it's not all about money.
Yeah, why not?
But if he does have money, he can say that.
Why not? Why can't you say? Why must you have the thing before you hang on? Let me ask the question.
Because hypothetical is hypocritical.
Let me ask the question.
Hypothetical is hypocritical.
How do you even know what I was going to say before I've even been allowed to ask the question? I know what you're going to say. Then what was I going to say?
You're going to say why can't you ask the question?
Okay, so that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, how in the world can you create a standard that it's inappropriate to ask somebody, how come if I don't have X thing, because I don't value X thing, does that mean X thing is actually valuable?
You've never experienced it, so you can't speak about it.
You think that I haven't experienced wealth? Even poor people.
I was asking if you did.
Even poor people experience days of wealth.
I was asking if you did. I don't know who you are.
But even poor people experience days of wealth. And so the thing is
definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely so. Definitely so.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs.
Well, what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at the studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking studies.
It does not hugely improve a person's life.
Are you proud of who the fuck you are?
Why
look at, are you proud? If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is. That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt
Because
off
I've
and
been-
tell me you're fucking proud of
Because
yourself.
I've been to fucking prison?
Jesus Christ,
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
No,
you
they
guys.
go to prison.
Get your ass
Hold on,
beat
hold
in
on,
front
hold
of
You think
on.
that
everybody.
that's better?
Guys,
You think that that's better?
Let's let him give his definition of success, and then
Having tits and 10-inch arms is what a man is,
let's
you
let him-
guys.
let's let him get
Please
his-
don't listen to that.
See, look, when you meet someone that challenges his points and doesn't back down to him, he starts getting angry and throwing insults. And that's a sign of a weak man with no emotional control. And you've automatically lost the debate when you start to do this and make it personal.
Tits,
Anyway, back to where I was at.
boobs.
Yeah, okay, prison. But anyway, if you want
Fuck yeah.
to follow the successful mantra of a man who tells you he's reformed from prison, understand why they might have gone there to begin with. And
To take care
yes,
of a
I do
family.
think
So apparently this guy used to be in prison and now he's come out and he's made it his whole personality. And I don't know about this guy, but I know other guys that have made mistakes when they're young and they've come out and they've done really well. Not all criminals are bad people and not all bad people are criminals, so I will back the donut up on that one. However, I will say the delivery by Andrew Wilson was still funny and the ball guy's response was still dumb. You can't properly take care of your family when you're in a jail cell.
I do think that a rejection of materialism is something missing in society, and I do think that true wealth is the family, being able to go home and look your family in the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's
And then
what
when
I
you
think
go to the
success
beach
is.
with your family, they're like, there's my stud dad right there standing there. My dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from
Sure.
nothing to this.
Yeah.
He's, God damn it.
You're still whining. Stop whining
that
and
is
just
a
make an
product.
argument.
Dude, I'll smack your fat ass.
So you're gonna attack?
Straight
You're gonna
up.
attack me?
all right.
No, but
all right.
dude, nobody's
All right.
Do you
whining.
usually attack
This
armed
is
men
how
in
I
Florida?
talk, bro. Dude,
All right,
look
Let's
at
just-
your goddamn self.
Okay,
guys,
well,
guys,
I've
guys.
never
guys,
seen such a
dude.
pathetic mother.
Okay,
Let's
well,
chill out a little
I'll-
bit, man. A little bit.
This is not what men
Let's let
look
him.
like.
Let's let him
What do they
finish
look
his
like?
point.
Fucking shit.
What do they look like? Bald prisoners?
Dude, fuck,
Is that what they
bro.
look like?
And
This is
let's
the
let
problem
him-
in
let's-
society. Is people like this think they could talk to someone like me like that. They really think they can. He knows he wouldn't do shit about it, and that's the problem.
I mean, you're the one who got hostile for having a difference of opinion.
Dude, check it out. You started coming at me about some other shit. Jesus
yeah.
Christ, men don't have tits. We can agree on that. Physically,
Men usually have
he
hair.
has-
We
he
can
has
agree on
cro-
that, too.
He has
Physically.
crossed over gender barriers.
He's just way too quick and smart for him, which is now making the audience laugh at the Muppet. So he's only going to get angrier. He said before something like people need to understand who they're speaking to. He needs to understand which state he's in and understand that people are strapped up and his muscles will not protect him from a bullet.
If you're not contributing to a moral society and you're only contributing to a consumerist society, a materialistic society, that's the only thing you're going to worship. And tons of people worship material things and flash it around, but it's vacant. It's spiritually vacant.
The craziest thing is, if you looked at the people who are supposedly materialistic, we've helped more people than these guys who claim
Why
to
is
help
helping?
people.
What is? Why
We've
is helping?
actually
Wait.
changed more
Why is
lives.
helping important to you?
I mean, because I know what it's like to be at the bottom.
So okay. So, are you helping someone if you give them an expensive watch?
Why do you think we just do that? You must not know who you're talking to.
I asked you a question. You didn't answer it.
I give them the habits to build themselves.
What did
into
I ask
something.
you though?
Said, am I helping them if I give them an expensive watch? I give them habits, a mindset.
So the
I
answer
teach
is
them
no.
how to operate.
So if you give them,
But you guys are assuming we're
Just
only
answer-
doing
no,
stuff
no.
about materialism.
Can a man answer a direct question?
Jesus Christ. These Karens
The answer
are
is
tough as
no.
fuck.
See, look, once again, he's put on the spot, he can't answer a question, so he starts to insult him.
Look at these fucking Karens.
Go ahead,
dude.
buddy.
How the f did these guys even get up here? Why would you bring me here with people like
You
this?
didn't answer the question.
Dude, fucking shit.
We got different of opinion here. Okay, go ahead, Miguel.
This is why they split it like this. I'm sorry you got put over there.
No, I know,
You don't really fit over there. We need some other little fucking lame douche over there.
Oh man.
I'll
Come
still
on,
answer
man.
the question. Is giving someone an
Would
expensive watch?
Would any of you guys really hang out with these guys?
This is not an argument.
like Jesus Christ.
They're skilled. They're skilled at some
you.
things.
Whoever fucking said
Hang
that.
on. That bass
Get
guy
you
right
in
there
your
just said,
face,
hell yes,
little
shut up. That's fucking hilarious. You're awesome.
Go ahead, man. Sorry.
The whole crowd says, yeah, we'd hang out with them.
Different guys
this,
on the
this
panel.
is why most people don't invite me places.
guys. Different guys
Yeah,
on the
we
panel.
can tell.
Have different skills.
We could tell his tits are all jiggling. He's got like a half a fucking jelly donut.
Hey, bro, your toupee, it's still back there in the back. Go get it.
I shaved my head.
You sure? Are you sure you shave your head?
Okay. We got
All right. Go ahead, Miguel.
Bro, George Michael wants his pants back.
Dude, God damn! Look at whose shirt is that, dude? That your fucking mom bought you that. Your aunt bought you that for fucking Thanksgiving dinner. That's like Oshkosh Bagosh or some shit, bro.
welcome
Jesus
to the
Christ.
roast session today.
Dude, any of you guys who fucking,
I feel like I'm
holy
in the
shit!
group.
If those are men to you guys,
I mean, who's going to invite him anywhere? Who wants to be around a raging, insecure little donut? And I think he thought the crowd were laughing with him, but they're laughing at him. He also thought he was going to bully these guys and make them look like idiots in front of everyone, but it's been the other way around. You can just tell this other guy, Andrew Wilson, is not scared of him at all. He just thinks he's a fool, and he's mocking him.
it's the thing about materialism. You
worship
these
it,
guys,
dude. You worship
These guys
it.
must have grown up with money.
Bro,
The people
you
who didn't
worship
grow up with
material.
money chase money. The people who
Worship
didn't grow-
materialism.
Shut the fuck up.
You
don't know
worship
me,
it.
you
I can
fucking
tell.
lame.
I can tell by your speaking.
How the fuck do you think you know
Listen
me?
how reactive you are if someone
Shave
says,
your goddamn arms.
"See, you can't
bro.
deal with it. You can't deal with it." Why would I shave my arms? I'm the
Look
man.
at these pale
What the fuck
fucks.
is wrong with you?
Okay.
Shave your body. Aren't you a man?
Look at this guy, dude.
Okay, let's let Miguel finish this real
Dude,
quick.
Let's post these guys.
Shave
chicks.
your pubes.
Hey, post these guys,
Guys,
women
guys,
back
guys,
here.
guys,
I want to
guys,
see these
guys.
guys women. Let's put these trolls back here.
Women are not objects in our world because we're not materialists.
Guys, relax.
I've never heard more
Relax.
lies in my life.
Relax.
This is one thing I don't like.
Wes,
It's
come on,
people
man.
who lie.
Wes,
You're crying.
Wes, let's just
No.
move on.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
continue.
move on.
I
We're
can
gonna
make
move on.
you cry if you want.
all
We're
you
gonna
got.
move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
I could if you want.
We're gonna
No,
move on.
that's all you got is threats. And
We're gonna
brute
move on,
strength.
guys. We're gonna
I'm
move
a great
on.
speaker.
We're gonna move on,
That's
guys. We're gonna move on.
At least
Okay,
I can
Miguel,
answer-
go ahead.
At least
Miguel.
I can answer a direct question.
Guys.
Oh my
We're gonna move
God,
on.
how
Go
did
ahead,
you
Miguel.
bring me here? I thought this was
Go
like
ahead.
some real shit.
Wes, we gotta chill, man. We gotta chill.
I'll dip.
Wes,
I
go
don't
ahead.
give a fuck.
All right, what's success, right? Freeing the slaves, that's what it is.
He tried to make a fool out of them the whole time and ended up looking like a fool himself. It's like he's trying to give this impression that he's a strong, high-value, successful man. But no high-value man acts like that or has that little emotional control. Whenever his points were challenged, he crumbled and insulted him, which makes you look like more of a donor. It's like this Socrates quote, "When debate is lost, slander becomes a tool of the loser."